Hello everybody, Backyard Bullion here. Welcome to another auction update from long-term channel friend and sponsor Coins of the Realm, one of the best auction houses here in the UK, with international bidders more than welcome if you are outside of the UK. They ship worldwide and they have a whole range of amazing coins up for grabs in auction number 102. With an unbeatable 0% buyer's premium, they really are one of the best auction houses here in the UK. What you bid is what you pay, with the exception of postage and some insurance if you buy a very expensive coin. So live bidding will begin on the 26th of July at 7 PM, but you can go in now and view all the lots and put bids in on anything you might like. We're going to do a rundown of this particular auction, have a look at some of the cool pieces that are up for grabs, and have a focus on a few that I'm going to be bidding on myself. And also, there are coins in here that are mine. I've got 9 coins that I've consigned to auction. I'm going to do a full rundown video on my experience consigning with Coins of the Realm at a later date when it's all settled and done. But so far it's been an absolute breeze, and just the time saved alone has been a godsend. So if you're looking to consign any coins, then please do get in touch with Coins of the Realm. Also, they offer a grading service. They're an approved NGC dealer and they can work with you to get your collection graded, and if then you wish, consigned to auction. Fantastic company, great people, and lots more to come in our partnership. That's all I'm going to say. So fantastic auction. Let's see what we've got up for grabs in this week's auction. Okay, there is something for everybody here, from just your basic bullion silver Disney coins all the way up to an 1838 Victoria Head Shield Sovereign, which is one of the rarest dates to get. It's the first year of Victoria's reign. It's a hard date to get. We'll have a close look at that in a little while, but it is a stunner of a coin and it's one that I'm definitely bidding on. So some beautiful pieces here. The first 5, I'm just going to have to say, I'm afraid these are my coins. It's kind of a little bit selfish to do that, I know, but we've got some old Monarchs coins here that I'm looking to just move on now. The Monarch series, you know, the rug was pulled from underneath its feet by the Royal Mint. Fine, we move on, we sell the coins. They've just been sat there doing nothing for the last few years, so it's time for them to go. The same with the Tudor Beast series coins on my collection. Just time to say goodbye to them. And the rather questionable design of the 2017 Britannia. This is a coin that you don't see very often. The design is very British. It's very Marmite. You either love it or you hate it. I remember when I bought that thinking, crikey, that's not the best design in the world, but it is up for sale in this auction. So my coins aside, there are some other brilliant pieces. Some graded sovereigns here. We've got a half sovereign 2005 top pop. Beautiful coin there. It's got shield sovereigns, whether they be graded or ungraded. As I mentioned, we've got this beautiful 1838. I cannot not look at it. It is just stunning. It does show small signs of a clean, which is good from my books. I like to buy that kind of a coin when it's one of these types, which is a very high premium coin, because it means it's a bit more accessible and affordable for my date run collection. I'm not after the perfect specimens of these. I'm just after a completionist's sort of date run. So beautiful coin in its own right. Love it to bits. Hopefully it won't go too high, although now I've highlighted it and talked about it in this video, there's a good chance that all you wonderful fine people out there, including any international bidders, I suppose, will be wanting to bid on it. But it is a, in my opinion, standout from this auction. Another interesting set that I'm looking at is the silver silver Queen's Beasts reverse frosted 1/4 ounce silvers. Beautiful coins. I actually gave them a miss when they first came out from the Royal Mint. Really kind of regret not getting them, because they are very beautiful. They're very nice coins indeed. So going to be keeping an eye on that one to see where that one finishes and maybe have a sneaky bid or two. Then we've got some Royal Mint sets. We've got the 2026 yellow gold proof set. That's a beautiful one. Now there was in here, it might be a little bit later on, the last rose gold sovereign. There was a PF70 version of it. It might actually be on page 2, I think. Oh no, here it is. There we go. Looking straight at it and didn't see it. So you can either have the yellow gold sovereigns or you can have the rose gold sovereign. Now the rose gold sovereign in its last form is doing actually a lot better than people thought it would. You know, I think from memory it was about £850 from the Royal Mint. This was just before gold went parabolic with its pricing, and the Royal Mint then of course increased its pricing. So, you know, this is I think a really cool coin to have. So PF70 version of it as well, top pop, really cool. So that's another one to keep an eye on. But the 3-coin yellow gold set there, love the yellow golds of those sovereigns. Some older coins in here as well. We've got some Golden Jubilee half sovereign. We've got the Golden Jubilee £2. So double sovereign. This is a beautiful one. Just look at that old school gold. And he said silver there. Old school gold. They just don't make coins like this any longer. I just wish the new gold coins would look a little bit like that. Maybe with a couple of 100 years under their belt, they would. We've got some 1745 Lima gold half guineas here as well. So that's a half guinea, and then there is a full guinea, I think, on this page here somewhere. Yep, there we go. There's the Lima gold guinea. This is a beauty of a coin. So something I would love to get a little bit more into, learn more about the older coins, the collectible older coins. I'm just fascinated by the history of coin making at that time period, and it's something that I just don't have the confidence to go and buy right now, because you can see the starting bid of 3,500. This is a high premium item. And then another standout coin we get to in this auction is the 1825 Bearhead sovereign here. Now, I have already got an 1825 sovereign in my collection, but this one with a possible light clean, similar to the 1838, is a coin that maybe is more accessible to you guys and or me for your collection because of that. You know, an 1825 and it's pristine. I think I bought my 1825. I was actually from Coins of the Realm. It was about £1,200 I paid for it. I got it graded. It got an AU grade, no details or anything like that. So moved it up the value curve a little bit. Love it to bits. But this one's a higher grade. Just with that possible clean, it will come back as a details grade. So, but it's a beautiful specimen nonetheless. Just look at those curly locks on his head. Fantastic coin indeed. So lots in this auction for sure. Ungraded and graded alike. Something for everybody. Even bullion stuff that you could probably pick up at a pretty good price here and premium. Oh, we've missed one of my coins, lot 54. I've made a little note of it on a scrap paper here. So lot 54, that's another one of my coins, one of the Tudor Beast coins. Now, the reason I decided to consign coins to Coins of the Realm rather than do it myself was just a time-saving thing. They've really been, you literally just send all your coins off, they handle everything, and then you get your money at the other end. It's simple, done, dusted. The time saved alone is worth any fees that might be involved with this. And as with all auctions, if you want to sell something, just get it sold. No reserve, just get it listed with either Coins of the Realm or yourself. Get it sold, move it on. Will I take a loss on some of these? Perhaps. I haven't quite remembered. I have to go and check my spreadsheet what I paid for these. We'll see what they end up at. But it doesn't matter. Just reinvest the money into something else, another coin, another bit of silver, another bit of gold, whatever it might be. Another cool coin that I saw on this auction is the Piedfort Isle of Man Angel. This is not a coin that you often see. It's a beautiful coin in its own right. As you can see, they've done all their due diligence on it. It's a stunner of a coin, and I love the Pobjoy Isle of Man Angels. So definitely worth checking out if that is something you're interested. But it's a Piedfort piece as well, so a really cool piece. Right, moving through, we've got some of, I think there was a Great Engravers coin I saw somewhere in here that I wanted to talk about. Yes, there we go. They've got the 3 Graces Great Engravers PF70, but the current bid of 405. I can see this going a lot higher. It's no Una and the Lion, that's for sure, but it's still a really sought after coin. And in that top pot, it is going to be sought after. So that's a beauty. Some other sovereigns in here. We got some of the rarer designs of the sovereigns of 2005. Lots of older Victorian sovereigns, young head and shieldback sovereigns. So there really is something for everybody in this auction. So I'd highly recommend you go and register to bid if you have not done so already. It does take a few little steps to do if you've never bid with them before, but it's not particularly cumbersome or difficult. So register to bid, and then you can place pre-bidding now, and then live bidding will begin on July the 26th, I think it was from memory. Yes, 26th of July, 7 p.m. And download the app. It's just really simple and easy to use. Now, I've got a couple of other lots on this last page just that I want to show you, which are mine. So here we go. We've got the Tudor Beast Lion of England, 2-ounce proof, current bid 115. We'll see where those goes. I say I don't really mind where it ends up. It could be finishing at 115. I don't mind. It just needs to be moved on from my collection and put money into something else. Then we've got lot number 90, which is the 2-ounce Black Bull. Current bid of 80 quid, an absolute bargain. That's below, oh no, it's a 1-ounce, not the 2-ounce silver there, sorry. That's so that's doing all right, 70 quid, 80 quid, sorry, after fees, 70 quid, very good. Okay, last one is lot number 98, and there's the 1-ounce Yale of Beaufort. So Really, really easy to sell with them. Definitely worth going and checking out all of the listings, not just my ones. I mean, look, we have a bit of tongue in cheek here, but you know, my auctions are up on this, so it would behoove me not to at least talk about them a little bit. But if those coins are of interest to you, go and bid on them. But if any of the others are as well, hopefully not too many of you are interested in this one, because this is the coin I want from this auction. This is the highlight. So, yeah, gonna be having a bid on this. Please don't bid on it, I say with some tongue in cheek. Please bid on it if that is a coin that you want, and best of luck to you in the auction. Cool kids, we can do nothing else but mention the date of 1838. Hey, that rhymed. I'm a poet and I don't know it. So cool kids, we'll see you down in the comments. Thank you to Coins of the Realm for their ongoing support and sponsorship. We will be working with them more over the coming weeks, months, and hopefully years. I find them to just be a really great company. So get in touch with them if you've got stuff to consign. And if you want to bid, go and bid. See you on the next one. Thanks all. And as always, make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe for more.